So after having the troubles with the Bosch system, I like repairing my own stuff, but I couldn't find anything useful on the internet. I guess the battery was not that good anymore, but maybe also different kind of problems. So the question is, do I invest in another battery and maybe have more problems, or do I just upgrade the entire system? So that is what I decided to do. I ordered a new system from AliExpress, and this is what I came up with. Let me show you its features. There's one big problem with modern e-bikes. Who of you has an old normal bike which you can still use? But what do you do when the battery or something else of your e-bike is broken and it's not worth investing in it anymore? Pedaling with your e-bike without the battery is very heavy, so you probably wouldn't use it anymore. So what do you do? Do you throw it away? So this is the route to work I normally take, and I always go on the bike. But nothing more annoying than you're just biking on a pretty day and then your engine stops suddenly. And in my case it said this stupid code. So got a new wheel from AliExpress. It is a 3000 watt hub motor wheel for 84 volts, and it needs to go on this bike. So in Fusion 360 I designed a battery box that can hold the battery and the speed controller and other electronics, and I ordered some plates that can fit here nicely in the edges. And of course all the parts are printed in pieces because they are too big to fit onto the printer in one time, because it's a pretty large box. And I'm showing a small time lapse of how it's built. This is an old Bosch motor, and I removed the motor inside, and so that now only the hub will turn, and this wheel has to go in. Only one problem: this will measure like 160 millimeters, and this is made for 135. So how to make it bigger? I was like thinking using the jack from the car, and that is what we're going to try now. When you buy the kit, you get this torque arm to exchange the power from the wheel to the frame. But I was like, yeah, it's probably not strong enough, so I made this brackets from 6mm steel, and so that it is more strong and better fits this frame. And this is on both sides of the wheel. Oké, alles is nu ingebouwd en het is nu tijd voor de eerste testrit. What the fuck? Oké, in stand 1 komt het achterwiel al van de grond af. Dit kan echt niet. De vraag is er normaal mee te fietsen? Oké, stand 1 gaan we dus 15 km per uur. En standje 2. Wow! Oké, dan ga je dus op 40 km per uur. Jezus! Oké, gaan we nog een keer. Stilstand. En go! Oh! Oké, dus dit is stand 2. Wow! Wow! Dit is niet normaal! Oké. Zet hem in full power. En we gaan wegrijden. Het is niet normaal. Dat het te langzaam is, daar heb ik geen last meer van. $6000 watt. $6000 trekt dat ding. The only problem with this e-bike system is that it has a few modes. The first mode is this speed and is 15 kilometers per hour. The second mode is 40 and the third mode is insane and it goes even faster after that. So as soon if you press this button, it will go from slow speed to fast speed. Ah! So this is the normal Bosch motor without the case. In the front it has the motor and there are some gears in between. I removed the motor and I left 2 gears inside it so that the crank case is connected to the sprocket. And there's also the torque sensor which inside it, which I will later also use to make it more like user friendly to bike, because now it can only go fast. When you order the kit, you also get this big wheel with nice letters on it and a big motor. This motor is rated for 3 kilowatts, and if you go full throttle it will go to 5.7 kilowatts, so that's pretty powerful. With pressing twice you can enter the menu for making the settings. So you can enter what kind of battery system you are using, and it also has an advanced menu so that you can adjust the maximum speed So I put in a speed limit. So now the top speed is, it says 70, but it is in actual speed 60. So that it is a little bit safer, because I don't want to drive faster than this. And you could also adjust the max current so that the power is reduced, so that it's maybe a little bit slower. And yeah, with this you can adjust it to what you think is safe for you. So now we're gonna have a look at the internals of the bike. So here we got 8 batteries. These are 2 packs in parallel and 4 in series. So it's 20 series for 84 volts. And this is the speed controller to make the motor turn. Here we got a balancing circuit to make sure the batteries don't overvolt or undervolt. And here on the bottom side I've got a 12-volt regulator. The 12-volt regulator provides power to the 5-volt regulator, and the 5-volt is for some of the lights. And here I got another regulator. This one is for the high power main beam light that uses 4.2 volts. And yeah, it's a little bit complicated with all of the batteries. It could have been done simpler, but I also use these packs for my other scooter so that I can interchange them and I don't have to buy a lot of batteries. So the batteries I welded myself. It is 20 series and 8 parallel with 160 batteries, and it will give 1400 watt hours. I also have this big charger. It charges with 750 watts, and it counts how many amps it put in and what the charging time is. Yeah, it is pretty loud. I would rather have one that charges with less amps and does not make that much noise. But it charges the battery in 2.5 hours, and it also has this nice big beefy connector cable. So this is the End BMS app which you have with a battery management system. This will give the total volts of the system, how much current is pulled from the battery and how much power that is. It also monitors all the different cells. If it's green, it means that it is balancing the cells. So this battery is pretty full. And it also will monitor the temperatures of the battery and the balancing module itself. It also gives a few displays, and so that you can see how much amps it's pulled and what the voltage it's doing. So this is a pretty nice system if you like gadgets. Yeah, that's it.